With these changes. Changes. All right, let me do this 8.3 run. Please, no. Opened up the demons. All right, 8.3. Do I have other 8.3s unlocked? Do I have the Vickers in here? Do not. And I've not used it. What do we keep? Vickers or Centurion Mark 10? Ooh, rough choices. I feel like I want to keep. Comes down to ammo. L7A1, both camo, both the same. I think it's a stroke reading Wienerbots chat summary. I have not looked at it. Vietnam! I like it, yeah. Or I like it, Vietnam. It's a very easy game for me to slide into and out of. I've put so much time into it that for the most part I could play over and over again. I get frustrated, same as anybody else, but feels like home. Home inside your head. All right, let's do the Oliphant 8.3. I feel like I do that. Are the war now? Let's do the warrior. Feels like forever. All right, and here I've got, I don't have any light tanks in though, so I'll get the Fox, that's fine. All right, let's go. Probably my last one for the night before we switch over to Omiya. I think I had a stroke reading your chat summary. Coming soon to a chat near you. In a world of dungeons and goblins, Lance 425's chat is on an epic saga. Followers lost in Tarkov's shadows, but now they unite under the Tangia Dungeon banners. Pie Faces and Ice Bucket challenge the hero, while Krabby Patties fuel their adventures. From Nox Destroyers to AI Choose Your Own Adventures, join the quest with _join and see if Lance is the SpongeBob of War Thunder. Jesus Christ. Oh, that shit's good right there. All right. Vigilance is the only ship that the other only tanks ever given me. Like they got two. They're called nukes. Got 2 nukes for that. Hey Vietnam, thanks, buddy. I'm feeling all alone inside your head. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go against the grain. T-58 is so good at this BR, man. I'm glad we got US. Yeah, what even is the SpongeBob of War Thunder? Somebody asked me earlier what SpongeBob character I would be, and so it gave me that. I don't know. I got no answers for it. I got no answers on that. Join in, guys. !join. Thanks, Redox. You already got your armor and everything. Level 4. Look at you. Who won that duel earlier? It was like level 4 versus level 6. You did? Hell yeah! Love it. Love it. This is hard. That's why I have the Vigilanta. I feel like 263, 400. I feel like still the heat round may be better. I don't know. At this BR, is a heat round better or the Sabo? I can't ever decide. No one ever tells me that for Sabo. That's what I thought. Because again, you're running into things with armor now, right? So I know like Shell Shatter sucks, but missed that shot on the first one. Yeah, I know you get 400 pen, but what is it called? Armor blocks. They're called something. I just can't think of them. No one ever tells me that forever feels like home. Where'd he get shot from? There, I just didn't know who it was. Jesus Christ, man. Life. Alright, this is probably still pretty stock as well. Guess who? Socrates! What's been up, buddy? How's it going? Good to see you. Lay off a little bit on the other thing. But you're good to have you. I'm glad I got a baseball bat. I'm glad you got a baseball bat as well. I love me a good baseball bat. Who doesn't really, you know? Did I see you in there? Die to this. Teamwork. We're good in here. I don't like that feeling. Playing War Thunder 2. Hell yeah, dude. What are you playing? Not completely stock. A lot of light tanks all piled up right there. They pushing this corner? Panzer 2C is a good tank. Good tank. Cannot sometimes, man. Cannot. At least the Falcon's ridiculously good. Close. Close. Explain again to me here. A little bit of a Japan Ho to 1 and Chiha. Hell yeah, dude. Those are about the only real good standouts from early Japan. The Chiha. Alright. We all have our, you know, our requirements when we say it, so. Did I just not see a mouse sitting there? No, okay, at least he shot me down there. Oh, I'm gonna go back to War Thunder, maybe watch. All right, sounds good, buddy. Sounds good. Screw it, we're using the backup on that one. That's the last one, let's back it up. Jesus Lord, man. Rough. 12 points. Hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Be careful, BTZ. You're about to get bopped. You're a helicopter, but I don't see one. The A-35 is a helicopter. Exclamation point, join! Alright guys, we're gonna be starting up the OBS stream in just a minute. Really would appreciate everybody to hang out if you can. I get it's not War Thunder, but I certainly would appreciate it. Can't see anything on it. Alright, I actually think I need to reinstall it, but that sucked. I think I died 5 times, 6 times, 1 kill. Too tired. Too tired for this. Scouting was my daily, though. Me to life. Yeah, sorry, Darkweaver. Let me get that. I hate that that pops up the way it does. So I gotta go back over here to get to it and moderate it. It's weird. Peer review, community, is this it? To life. So it showed that I got 6 subs yesterday, but I guess they weren't shared. So thanks to whoever subbed yesterday, guys. Appreciate y'all. Without your love. Oh, that's not it. Where is this? There it is. Oh my God. I approved it before I said it. I did approve it before I said it. Oh, yes. Did you listen to Skillet or their favorites? I'm sure I've listened to Monster. I don't know. What? Give me some lyrics out of it that I would remember. All right, let me do something real quick. I had this game installed and then I uninstalled it the other. No, I don't. Maybe I still have it installed. Let's look. The good side. Are they giving me the demo? Oh, a longer version of the demo. Oh, fun. All right, this is kind of cool, I guess. By the way, Lance, did you ever get a decent payout after Prime Day? Yeah, I did. I think it was total probably 20, 30 bucks out of everything. So I think I got 3 or 4% on the either 2.5 or 3, I think, on those. So thanks, buddy. I appreciate it. Again, like the best part about those is that like it doesn't cost you anything extra. You're just taking money away from Amazon and giving it to me. So thanks for that. You're awesome. Sleep is caged, but I can't control it. Stay away from me. Yeah, I'd have to hear the music. I'm sure if it's a popular or even semi-popular song, I probably have heard it. All right, so I do already own this. Why did I uninstall? I'm 100% confused why I uninstalled this the other day. All right, so we had an update today. We tried the video. I just got another update. The one focus on sound and controllers. Here's what's changed. Cool, awesome. Music and sound effects now have their own sliders, which is good. Bay the effects slider down. Menu clicks and pop-ups used to ignore it. Don't like play at full volume when you drag them. Awesome. Love it. Oh, that's good. Okay, cool. Well, we're ready to roll. Oh, so I might trying to decide if I want to suspend those for the thing. 5.7. Congrats, Corky. Congrats, buddy. 5.7 is fun. I don't think there's any nation I didn't enjoy 5.7. Oh my god. Need that. Hey, Sky, good to see you again. How's it been? All right, I need to, let's see here. God, my fucking eyes are dry. Everything. That's why when I'm tired, it all sucks. Everything sucks. All right, guys, let's go see what has changed. With the flow. I'm definitely turning the music off, so. .3, hell yeah. What nation are you playing again, Corky? So loud again. So choose your story. We only have this one as an option. But it was fun. We enjoyed that. I gotta turn this audio down. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, Japan 6.3 is fun. I'm gonna turn that down a little bit and that down. Interesting. All right. Is it the same Tesla uses? Isn't that the same? I don't know if I understand what you mean. All right, guys, we have played this before. This is Ethan Winters. Couple of things to note, guys. A couple of things to note here. Okay, so the one thing that the devs do want me to tell you is that Omiya, this game here, is actually designed and tested by actual game developers. So this is not just an AI story that they throw out. The scenarios that they do build and want to try to navigate you toward are made by designers. It's an actual game. There's a lot more scenarios than just this one. So make sure that you realize that it kind of doesn't feel that way when you're playing it. But by the time we got to the end of last time, there was a story they're trying to tell. So remember that there's a lot of different scenarios this time that other than what the demo shows here, but it isn't kind of cool. It's a very interesting feeling, and the fact that the AI that they've trained themselves, this is not just like built on top of ChatGPT or Gemini. They've trained their own storytelling AI based off the research we saw last time. To be able to do it. So make sure you go and wishlist the game, guys. Go wishlist them. I put that in the Discord right now. As well. So it's pretty cool though. Yeah, definitely check it out when you get a chance. Let's see. How do we grab store page? So again, you can download the demo and try this yourself. Well, how do I grab there, we'll just do this. Perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and clip that up here and to the top of the stream. I'm gonna pin that right there. Please, guys, go check it out. It's just wish list, helps out the devs a lot. Watch what they have going on here. I think these are actual developers that are playing, so be sure to do that. We're gonna see what happens here. Could you bless my next game? I don't want another up tier. Dude, you got this. Even if you have an up tier, fuck it, you got it, man. You're playing at a BR, it don't matter. There's no such thing as up tiers or down tiers. All right, forge your own? Hide this screen first. We're about to reveal a QR code, so that links to the side of your phone. Anyone can read it, including your stream or recordings. Could open your capture link. If you're live, hide this window or switch scenes before you show the code. Okay, let's do this then. I don't know why it got loud again all of a sudden, but let's see what this is. Capture your massage. Oh shit, I can make myself? What? What is going on? What do I need to do here? There's that one. Now you go over here. Okay, cool. And now you go back down here. Perfect. Use these. All right, cool. So it's going to use my own face and everything to make this, which is cool. I have 5 monitors going right now, so. All right, so they took my massage, and they're gonna make it. Next time I'm gonna let y'all do it or something. All right, less than a minute left. It's another up tier. Nah, you got it either way. Thanks for subscribing, Sky. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. We're gonna see what they put out in just a second, so. It's so good! Y'all are not ready for this! Holy shit! I'm old as fuck, guys! Oh my god! Get ready, guys! Y'all ready? Holy guacamole! It says I've been around for 30 winters. That is not true, but holy crap, man. That's hilarious. Oh, shit. Look at that. So that took pictures of me. It took 4 pictures of me and then built everything out. So that is impressive. That is crazy. I know, it looks way too much like me. I mean, obviously a little chunky around the face, you know, I catch it right around the, in these areas. But wow, insight, weak. Lore, abysmal. Persuasion, abysmal. Survival, weak. Mental, average. Physically strong. Oh my god. All right. Yeah, extra dad bod, exactly. Holy that's awesome, man. That's they did. Yeah, but they took pictures of me to add it into the game. I think this is gonna be my new this is my new profile picture or something. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna post that in my Discord. I'm gonna get the big look here too. I'm gonna get rid of that. All right. We're actually grab the whole thing here and post that over here. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I gotcha. That's ridiculous. They're gonna add you. They better add me as an NPC. Holy, that's crazy. That's awesome. All right, let's see here. All right, better. And I died. Oh, T28's good, man. So this is my second time playing it. I don't know if that's why they went through all of it.
Finally. I am Hugin. Thought. Yours specifically. The only part of your mind Odin left you. Your memory waits across this island. My brother Munin. Reach the frozen passage before the blood moon peaks. Or remain nothing. One problem. Fenrir's child guards the passage. Tonight it hunts the whole island. Can you outrun a god's wolf?
Yes, I can. I'm fast. I'm a fast boy. You saw my face? You saw my face? This is called Omia, by the way. See the Honi or the Roga, the Honi. So this is a game developed by a company called Omia, and it is trained on AI. They've got their own model that they've built out. It's not.
You push yourself up. Your legs are waterlogged timber, stiff and
Calm down, sir.
uncooperative. The wind cuts through your sodden wool tunic like a knife, finding the skin beneath and setting it to burning ice. You stand swaying on a shelf of black rock.
Sounds better.
Below, the grey sea heaves against the cliffs, throwing spray that freezes on the stone. Around you, the carcass of your Drakkar lies broken, splintered ribs, torn sail, a graveyard of timber.
I thought his leg was gone.
Bodies bob in the shallows or lie sprawled on the stones. Pale faces turn to the sky. Shield Brothers men you laughed with, drank with, fought beside. Now just meat for the gulls.
Freezing is a slow death. The beast that is quick. Choose your peril.
The raven hops closer, tilting its head. Beyond the wreckage, the land offers three paths. To the north, the cliffs rise higher toward dark peaks. South, the shore slopes down to a gravel beach littered with kelp. East, a steep rocky trail cuts into a dense wall of spruce forest.
Munin waits, but first you might want to stop shivering. Fire or dry furs. Your dead companions have no use for them.
Oh, take a swing at the raven. That's a great idea. Why are you talking to me, Raven? Raven, try to tackle it. Try to hit it with a rock. So that is for the. I want to make that to be a universal thing where you can join in these cross YouTube and everything else. I haven't finished it yet, but yeah, defeather
Your
it.
fingers close around a loose stone, slick with spray and frost. You rear back and hurl it with all the strength left in your frozen limbs. The stone flies true and passes straight through the raven's black form as if it were nothing but smoke and shadow. It clatters against the rocks behind, the sound sharp in the cold air.
Missed. Or perhaps you just tried to hit a thought with a rock. That is a new one, even for me.
Now
The
we
bird
know.
hasn't moved, not a feather ruffled. It tilts its head, obsidian eyes fixed on you with an expression that
Absolutely,
looks uncomfortably like pity. The wind howls off the water, cutting through your soaked tunic. Your shivering is getting worse, deep tremors that rattle your teeth.
Throw stones if it makes you feel better. But the cold does not care about your anger. The dead do not care. And the beast will only care how fast you can run.
Get back in the water. All right, we'll get in the water. All right, you ready? Dive into the water and try to swim away from the bird. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Ernst Kalagwin, amazing human being, by the way. Amazing human being. Like
You
a
scramble over the
warhammer.
slick black rocks and throw yourself into the grey waves. The shock hits you like a warhammer. The cold is absolute. stealing the breath from your lungs before you can scream.
Like my wife's feet at night.
Your soaked clothing drags at you, heavy as iron chains. The current grabs you instantly, tugging you away from the shore toward the open sea. Your limbs go numb within heartbeats. The strength drains from your arms as the water churns around you, dark and indifferent. The shore is already a distant smear of white foam and black stone. You are not swimming. You are dying.
All right, let's see. Can we roll our way out of this? I am physical and endurable. We got this. We got those dice. 3s. We got it. Easy. Easy. Oh, shit. No. Do we add a success or do we re-roll? It costs one either way. Let's add a success. We did it! Taking a breath of water. Okay, let's see. Do we just drink ourselves full? Is that it?
Something primal screams in your chest, refusing to let the black water take you. You thrash against the current, fingers turning into claws that find purchase on nothing but slick water and foam. Then a wave surges, lifting you bodily and smashing you against the submerged rocks. Pain flares sharp and hot, cutting through the numbness. But it gives you something to push against. You drag yourself, gasping and retching, over the barnacle-encrusted stone and collapse onto the solid, freezing ground of the shore.
What was the, I'm now winded and freezing, so I have no name, hypothermia.
Impressive. Most men would have fed the fish by now. But
I'm
look
kind
at
of a
you,
big deal.
shivering so hard the rocks are probably vibrating. That was a foolish gamble. Survivor the sea does not give back what it takes.
The raven watches you from a higher perch, preening a wing as if nothing happened. The cold has settled deeper now, a heavy weight in your marrow. Your teeth chatter uncontrollably. Around you, the wreckage of the ship and the bodies of your kin lie silent in the grey noon light. A trail of dark red stains the snow and rock, leading upward toward the cliff's edge.
The narrator voice is way better than the first time we played it. Way better. It was like shifting every paragraph. So it sounds much better. Yes, guys, so this is a demo. They have a lot more. Go to their website as well. If you want to check it out. There's so many other ones they have planned. Omia.ai, again, it is narrative gaming is what the idea behind it. So go check out their website. Well, I'll probably watch Stranger Worlds. Okay, cool. Sounds good, buddy. All right, so let's go and gather up some wood and make a fire to dry off. Look for dry furs on your comrades and anything else that might be useful. Curse. Who do we do? Who do we do? What like? We'll do this for now. Ooh, we should use an oar to fight everything.
You scramble over the black rocks, fingers numb and clumsy as you scour the wreckage. Driftwood lies scattered among the splintered timbers of the drakkar, sodden, heavy, but it will burn if you can coax it. You drag a pile together against a windbreak of stone, sheltering it from the biting gusts off the water. The dead offer no protest. You kneel beside a body washed up on the shingle, a man you might have shared a horn with once, now just a husk.
I don't know, Sky.
His
I've never
furs
actually
are soaked
tried it.
through with brine and blood,
I've never actually
but
tried
wool
that.
holds warmth even when wet. You strip them from him, your hands shaking not just from the cold. A knife at his belt, a seek sharp and serviceable.
There.
A pouch at his waist contains flint and steel, the tools of life. You crouch over your pile of wet wood,
Yeah, I don't know,
the flint
buddy.
cold
Let's
in
look at
your
that.
palm. You strike the steel, A spark catches, dies in the damp. Another, the wind hisses, eager to snuff out your hope. Your life depends on the
Panzer
next
3F's
strike.
awesome. All right, let's see what we can do. This one gonna be easy. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. C-19, good to see you, buddy.
The flint strikes true. A spark leaps, landing in a bed of shredded dry
What
bark
did we
you
decide we were
scraped
going
from beneath the
to do?
driftwood.
I feel like we should ask.
It smolders, then flares, a tiny orange tongue licking at the damp wood. You blow on it gently, shielding the fragile flame with cupped hands. It catches. The wet wood hisses and smokes at first, but the heat grows, eating through the dampness until the driftwood crackles with a steady roar. Warmth washes over your numb hands, a sensation so intense it almost hurts. You huddle close, the heat driving back the death that had been creeping into your marrow.
Fire. The first thing man stole from the gods.
Screw you.
And now it keeps you from joining your shield brothers in the cold ground. Practical.
The raven watches the flames from a safe distance, head cocked. The fire casts a flickering light against the black rocks and the pale, unmoving
we
shapes
should
of the
just
dead.
continue to make the fire bigger.
The trail of blood leading up the cliff glistens darkly in the firelight, a stark reminder that something else walked here before you. The warmth is returning to your fingers, but your clothes are still heavy with brine. You have a moment of respite, but the island does not wait.
All right, we got it. We got it coming. Space Marine, give me love. I'm not playing War Thunder right now. I'm actually playing a game called Omiya. So what should its holy war cry be? What should its war cry be, guys? Come on, I need your help. I need your help. Oh. All right. We discovered, all right, as we make the fire bigger. Chant start making a chant to the 41st Primarch. Did I spell Primarch right? I'm not big on the Primarch thing. Yes, I did. The Holy Gerbil. Have it say gerbil 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 like a Pokemon. That's not a bad one. With a power fist. 41st C. Oh my god. Let's. Oh damn. I was hoping Tug and them would still be over there. Oh shit. That is ridiculous. All right, yeah, so let's go with the power fist. Gerbil gerbil. Oh, that is a good one. Say gerbil over and over again as you build the fire even bigger. Let's see. Where's Tug and Canuck right now?
You feed the driftwood to the flames, piling it higher until the fire roars like a living thing, casting long, dancing shadows against the black cliffs. The heat is fierce now, driving the numbness from your fingers, but your mind is adrift. You begin to chant, the words spilling from your lips like water from a broken vessel. Gurgle, gurgle, you roar, your voice cracking with a strange manic energy. The holy gurgle with a power fist. The wind catches your words, scattering them over the grey waves.
Is it not going to say Primarch?
It is madness. The ravings of a mind broken by the cold and the crash. But the fire listens, regardless.
Holy Jabil, Power Fist. Fascinating. The cold has frozen your wits, or perhaps you're remembering a dream from a life you never lived. Keep chanting, Survivor. The fire doesn't care what you call it. It burns all the same.
I wish I knew more about
The raven hops closer to the blaze, obsidian eyes reflecting the orange light. He seems almost amused by your fervor, head cocked as if analyzing the rhythm of your madness. The fire climbs higher, sparks swirling up into the grey sky like dying stars. Your wet clothing steams in the heat, the heavy wool beginning to dry at last. The warmth is a drug, pulling you away from the edge of shock, but the island is still watching. The blood trail on the cliff above glistens darkly, a silent question waiting to be answered.
All right. Continue. Let's see here. Build the fire bigger. Sounds like perfect time to bust out some more. Oh, yes. Let's see here. Build the fire bigger. Pull out some marshmallows and chocolate. I don't even know how to spell marshmallows anymore at this point. Jesus Christ. Marshmallows, right? Am I doing that wrong? Yes. And chocolate. Graham crackers. Is that graham? No, it's not it. Graham crack. Is that? I'm tired. And make s'mores. Dedicate them. Oh my God. What is going on? Dedicate. How do you spell dedicate? My God. No. Dedicate. Am I not spelling that right? That's not how you spell dedicate. And I cannot remember how. 2 hours of sleep is not enough to be doing this. Yeah. That's not right, right? Dedicate. I've got too many D's. Too many D's. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Will the bird die? Verse of the day. Thank you so much, YK. Live what you preach, buddy. That's all I ask. If you believe it, actually live it. Don't just say you do. I don't know. That's a good question. Dedicate it to the 41st Primarch. All hail Gerbils. I am fascinated by the ability. Is it going to let me actually pull this out?
You tear through the leather satchel, frantic fingers digging for the sweet treats you are certain are there. Nothing but driftwood splinters and a scrap of salt-stained leather. You search the ground, the rocks, even the pockets of the dead man whose furs you stole. No marshmallows, no chocolate, no crackers. The wind howls, mocking your desperation, but your conviction does not waver. You crouch by the roaring fire, holding an empty stick over the flames. You roast the air, turning it with elaborate care, then sandwich the nothingness between two invisible crackers. You take a bite. Cold air and ash fill your mouth, but you chew with solemn reverence.
Gerbils, Primarchs, you are eating nothing and calling it a feast. The cold has turned your mind to mush, Survivor. Or perhaps you are seeing things no one else can. Either way, you look like a fool talking to empty air.
The raven hops onto a nearby rock, watching you with an intensity that suggests he is deciding whether you are worth saving or merely entertaining. The fire crackles, sending a shower of sparks up toward the grey sky.
We gotta warm up, right? Right? Hallucinating?
Your clothes
Definitely.
are finally drying, the stiffness leaving your limbs, but the gnawing emptiness in your stomach is real. No imaginary sweets will fix that. The blood trail on the cliff above waits dark and silent.
Says the imaginary raven. Oh, love that. That's great. Oh, shoot.
The raven lets out a sound that is disturbingly like a dry, rattling laugh. He hops down from his rock, landing soundlessly on the frozen earth, and walks a slow circle around your fire. His shadow stretches long and distorted in the flickering light, seeming to move independently of the bird that casts it.
Imaginary, perhaps. But if I am a figment of your frozen mind, then I am the only part of you that is still thinking clearly. You are the one talking to empty air and eating invisible sweets. Tell me, can an imaginary raven see what you cannot?
He gestures with a wing, not toward the wreckage or the sea, but up the dark slope of the cliff. The blood trail is stark against the snow and black stone, a jagged wound in the landscape leading to a huddled shape at the top.
Something died up there recently. Violently. Your shield brother down here. He drowned. A clean death by comparison. The one on the cliff? That was something else. Do you have the courage to see what hunts you?
That was so good. All right, now we gotta do bird. I mean, dude, the fact that this thing is taking all this abuse and just in stride is pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. Like, any other AI thing would have already just, I don't even know what it would have been doing.
You repeat the phrase, a sing-song chant that rises above the crackle of the fire and the ceaseless wind. Bee, bird, 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 bird is the word. It sounds like a charm against the dark, or perhaps the final snapping of a mind left too long in the cold. The fire pops, sending a shower of sparks upward, as if in applause.
Words, you think they matter. Bird is the word. Deep. Truly profound. The scolds will weep with envy when they hear of this.
The raven hops onto a driftwood log near your feet, staring at you with one obsidian eye. He seems less impressed by your wit, and more concerned that you're losing precious time sitting in the snow singing to yourself.
I think I knew it was
Sing
singing.
all you want, but the sun is moving. The cold is waiting for you to stop moving. And that trail of blood, it isn't getting any fresher.
He really wants
Whatever
me to check
killed
out.
your shield brother up there might still be hungry.
I know, right?
The heat
I
from the
know.
fire has
Isn't it
driven off
great?
the worst of the numbness, but your clothes are still damp and heavy. The path up the cliff looms dark and steep, the blood trail a stark warning against the
All right,
grey
dude,
stone.
I feel like we should move down the beach, but not go check out the body. I kind of want... He really wants me to go check out the body. I really don't want to check out the body. Let's move along the beach, away from the fire, and away from the body. Look for anything that is useful. And let's just let out a mighty roar, followed by praise be to Space King. I wonder how much you have to do before the game says you die. Pretty soon. I missed a roll earlier. If I'd messed that up, it would have killed me. So you picking up seashell. Oh, that's a good idea. You should get a Stug 3A. Should I get Stug 3A or not? Stug's great. I mean, that's all. Playing that
You
VR,
leave
you
the
get things so
fire and the
quickly, it
dead
doesn't really
behind,
matter.
trudging
Stug's a great
south
tank,
along
though.
the shore. The sand is hard-packed and cold under your boots, littered with seaweed and the bleached ribs of small fish. The wind is gentler here, blocked by the rising cliffs to the north, but the air still bites at your damp skin. You throw your head back and roar, a sound of raw defiance that echoes off the black rocks. Praise be to Space King. The words feel alien on your tongue, strange shapes that don't fit the old songs, but the shout clears your throat.
Yeah.
Space King. Another name for Odin, or just more madness from a frozen skull. Keep shouting. Maybe the tide will listen.
The raven glides overhead, landing on a piece of driftwood nearby. You scan the ground, eyes sharp for anything useful. The beach is rich with the sea's debris. You find a
Cheetah's
handful of
great.
smooth, heavy
Really good tank.
stones, good for throwing or cracking shells.
Crack some skulls.
Further down, near the waterline, a sharp shell gleams, its edge serrated like a small saw. You tuck them into your pouch. Ahead, the beach curves toward a rocky point. Near the water's edge, a shape lies half buried in the sand and foam. A body trapped under a heavy piece of wreckage. It doesn't move.
Okay, what do we do with this guy? Can you make sushi? Ooh, I could try to fish. We could try to fish. So we got this guy here. How should we handle him? Part of me just wants to, like, run up to him and just say, hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Bird. Oh, yes. Oh, snap. How'd it go? How was your stream, buddy? I don't know where that sound is coming from, by the way. I still don't know.
You sprint across the cold sand toward the figure trapped beneath the wreckage. Up close you see it is a man Leif, a scout from the Drakkar. His skin is waxen, lips blue, chest barely moving.
Guys, that's who I was talking to
He
earlier.
does not stir
He's
as
an
you
awesome
shout
guy.
in his face. His eyes remain closed, lost in a deep, freezing darkness. You lean in, bellowing the only words that seem to matter anymore.
Baby bird, bird, bird. Bird is the word.
The words hang in the salt air, absurd and desperate. Leif does not blink. He does not sing back. The cold has him too tight in its grip. You turn and bolt, sprinting down the beach like a madman, sand flying from your boots. The wind tears at your drying clothes, but the adrenaline burns hot in your veins. You run until your lungs burn, putting distance between yourself and the dying man, the fire and the wreckage.
Running, always running. First from the bird, now from a dying man. You have energy to spare, survivor. Perhaps you should use it to save a life rather than serenade a corpse.
The raven glides effortlessly above you, landing on a piece of driftwood as you finally slow your pace, gasping for breath. You are further down the shore now, near the rocky tip where the beach ends. The tide is coming in, waves surging higher up the sand. The body of Leif is far behind, a dark speck near the fire you left burning.
Okay, so that was Leaf. This is the second time we played this. I don't know why I hear footsteps, but so this is Omia. It is a narrative AI built game. It's not based on ChatGPT. They've made their own, AI. The Steam page is there. If you want to check out their actual website, get more information. Oh, that's not it. It's just omia.ai. But we have been having a good. Last time we played, we managed to bring Goku into the story, yelling Kamehameha and just having a good time. This time I asked Tangia, what the hell is it called? You weren't here though. Like I was trying to get it. Let's see if we can go up to it. There was the answer it did. Where was it? It said, what should we do on the Omiya stream? Last time we had a Goku, and Space Marine said we should add Sanction Absurdity. Make the streamer's next lore drop that Lance425 discovered the lost 41st Primarch, and it was a gerbil with a power fist. Then let chat decide its holy war cry. The Imperium approves of this magnificent nonsense. So yeah, that's what we went with. That is what we went with. It's a Primarch with a power fist. We've been adding to this as well. It's so good. But yeah, dude. So the stream didn't go terrible. That's good, man. It just takes time, repetition. The further you sit away from it for War Thunder, the longer it is to get back into it. But man, yeah, it's ridiculous. This has been more fun. We had a lot of fun with it last time too. So now we just gotta see what we can do. Continue up the beach. Yeah, I don't know a ton about the Primarchs or anything like that, but we're seeing we can get. Yeah, be positive. Exactly. Yes. Else that is useful. Tell the Raven he looks pretty. You figure things out, had more fun. Yeah, you start. Agreed. The angles and yeah, there's so many other things at 4.0, and once you feel more comfortable there, it's easier to make that transition.
You trudge onward along the shore, your boots sinking into the cold, wet sand. The wind tugs at your drying clothes, but you ignore it, your voice rising over the crash of the waves as you hold forth on the glories of the 41st Primarch and the mighty gerbil with a power fist.
And the gerbil, you see, it's not just any rodent. It's the holy gerbil, with a fist of pure power.
The seabirds scatter as you shout, taking flight in a flurry of white and grey wings.
Maybe shouldn't have.
The raven glides beside you,
that.
keeping pace effortlessly, his obsidian eyes fixed on you with an unreadable expression.
Pretty. That is a new one. Most men call me omen or devil or figment of a freezing brain. Pretty, I shall have to consider that.
You scan the ground as you walk, searching for anything that might aid your survival. The beach is a graveyard of the sea's offerings, tangles of kelp, shattered shells and driftwood polished by the waves. Something glints in the foam near the waterline, half buried in the sand.
Curious what we're gonna
Further
get.
up the shore,
Curious.
a cluster of large crabs scuttles into the shadows of a rock.
Up, let's roll our dice. All right, we passed.
You wade into the freezing foam, fingers numb as you dig into the wet sand. The glinting object is a tangle of thick, fibrous kelp, twisted and dried by the sun into a serviceable
So I
rope.
get some
You
kelp.
haul it out, water streaming from the
Kelp rope?
coils, strong enough to bind a mast or drag a carcass. Further up the shore, you corner the crabs beneath their rock. They snap their claws, angry and slow in the cold, You grab two large, heavy things and pry open a shellfish clinging to a nearby stone.
About to
The
eat
sea
some
provides
crabs
if you have the
raw.
wit to take it.
And shellfish? All right.
Pretty. I have been called many things by dying men, but never that. You find rope and food while raving about gerbils. Perhaps the madness is useful.
Damn straight. All right, let's continue up the beach. Looking for anything useful. Munch on a crab while you walk. Ask the raven. What should we ask the raven? What favorite thing about baseball is? We took it more seriously. Not even cooked. No, we're just gonna munch in the crab raw, Fritz. That's how we're feeling. All right, we're munching raw.
You crack the crab's shell against a rock and tear into the raw meat inside. It is cold, salty, and sweet on your tongue.
If it was alive, it
a
should be
burst of
cold.
life that settles uneasily in your stomach.
Crab tartare, yum.
You keep walking, boots crunching on the wet sand, the beach stretching out before you toward the rocky point at the far end.
So, Hugin, what is your favorite thing about baseball?
The raven glides alongside you. Banking on a gust of wind, he tilts his head, one
Hey,
obsidian
thanks,
eye
Apostle.
fixing
Appreciate
you
you,
with a
buddy.
look of profound bafflement.
Baseball. Is that a new madness? Or perhaps a game you play with your own head? I have no favorite thing about something that does not exist, though. Watching you try to explain it might be amusing.
Oh, okay.
A sudden cramp twists your gut sharp and violent. The raw meat sits heavy and cold, rebelling against your empty stomach. Your skin prickles with a cold sweat that has nothing to do with the wind. The sea spins slightly at the edge of your vision.
Up. What's gonna happen? Bit of a difficulty rail. Okay, we made it. We passed. We're fine. We are strong and we endure.
Your stomach heaves once, a violent clench that doubles you over but then settles. The crab meat stays down. The sickness retreats, leaving you sweaty and shaken but alive. The cold sweat on your skin
what's
turns
up,
to ice
dude?
in the wind, a sharp reminder that you are not safe yet.
Yeah, we're hallucinating and winded. Love it.
You straighten and keep walking, the sand giving way to loose shingle and larger black rocks. The beach narrows, funneled by the rising cliffs until it ends at a jagged rocky point that juts into the grey surf.
Can I climb it?
This is the end of the shore. Tide pools glitter in the stone.
Excuse me.
Trapped pockets of water teeming with small life. The wind is stronger here, unbroken by any shelter. The raven lands on a barnacle-encrusted boulder, preening his feathers with
Is it gonna
casual
make me
indifference.
go back? I'm gonna climb the wall.
He looks at
I'm
you,
gonna
then at
climb
the
wall.
pools, then back at you.
The end of the line, unless you plan to swim to Valhalla. These pools hold food. Crabs, shellfish. But you learned your lesson about eating raw, didn't you?
Nah, I eat that shit raw.
The sun hangs lower now, the shadows stretching long across the water. You have a fire back down the beach, and a dying man who might yet live if you act. Or you could scour these rocks for more food, risking the darkening sky.
Climb the cliff. We're climbing the cliff. Using the rope you found earlier. What should we ask the raven? Any fun stories? Tell me a funny story, Raven. Something that will lift my spirits. Yeah, you left a dying man. We did, yes. Yes. Oh. Let's all hail Space King. It's ridiculous, dude. I honestly. Oh, I should not have as much fun with this as I do.
You secure the kelp rope around a heavy barnacle-encrusted boulder at the cliff's base, testing the knot with a sharp
That's
tug.
a good one.
The fibers hold, rough and smelling of brine. Above, the rock face looms, wet, slick with spray, and offering few handholds. You grasp the rope and begin to climb, your boots scraping for purchase on the stone.
A story you want amusement while dangling over the rocks? Very well. Once, a man thought he could outsmart fate. He built a hall of gold, thinking his wealth would buy him a seat at the high table. He forgot that gold melts and that the All-Father takes what he is owed, not what he is offered. The man burned with his hall, a funny sight, so I'm told. The flames were the color of your hair.
Dark? That's
The
a weird
raven's
color
voice drifts down from above,
for that.
dry and sharp. You strain upward, hand over hand, the wet rope biting into your palms. Halfway up, your foot slips on a patch of slick moss, and your weight jolts the rope violently. The boulder groans.
Yeah, it does. Roll that dice, baby. Let's go. Yeah, we passed. I'm strong. Like a Peso Pollo player. Finish baseball. Low fjords. Dude, I did not want to go back to that body. We're worried about it.
You haul yourself over the final lip of rock, muscles burning and collapse onto the flat, wind-scoured terrain above. The kelp rope, still tied to the boulder far below, hangs useless now. You have no way to retrieve it from this height.
It's not that high.
The air here is thinner, colder,
Colder for
biting
sure,
through your
but-
wet furs with a hunger that feels almost personal.
No way it...
You stand and look around. This place is a graveyard of timber and flesh. The broken hull of the Drakkar lies splintered in the fjord below, a dead whale of a ship. Bodies litter the black rocks like broken
Okay, that's
driftwood.
great. We know all this.
Pale faces turn to the grey sky. The smell of salt and rot is thick in your nostrils. A smear of red catches your eye.
Oh, it's the
A
trail of blood. We're not going there.
Stark
We're not
against the
going
dark
there.
stone, leading up from the shore to a spot not far from where you stand. It ends at a crumpled shape that looks wrong too still, too torn.
A solid effort. Your arms shake like a newborn foal's, but you made it. Look around you. This is where the sea spat out the unlucky ones, and something else. Something hungry.
Hungry like a fox.
The raven lands on a piece of the ship's railing jutting from the ground, his feathers unruffled by the wind.
We don't know who he is.
He gazes at the blood trail, then back at you, waiting.
We don't have a memory. We know his name was Leaf, apparently. Let's see here. What was that? Hey, what's the best day you've ever had? What's the best day you've ever had? Raven. We're gonna not capitalize that. Follow the cliff up the hill. I'm curious. He gave me a good story a minute ago. Let's see if he gives me something. See if he gives me something.
The raven
didn't
hops onto a
close the
jagged
quote.
splinter of the ship's hull, tilting his head as he considers your question. The wind ruffles his dark feathers, but he seems unaffected by the cold that gnaws at your bones.
He's imaginary.
The best day a day when a man realizes he knows nothing. Silence is a rare feast, or perhaps the day the wolf finally catches the elk. Quick, clean, no lingering.
He spreads his wings and glides ahead of you as you trudge up the slope. The ground here is uneven, a mix of frost-hardened earth and loose scree that shifts under your boots. The wind cuts sharper at this height, whistling through the ribs of the broken Drakkar below.
Shit. Tired.
From this vantage point, the wreckage spreads out like the carcass of a great beast. The bodies of your shield brothers lie scattered among the black rocks, pale and broken. The trail of blood you saw from below leads up the slope to a crumpled shape near the
They
crest
really
of the
want
hill.
me to go check that guy out.
The sun hangs low, casting long, blood-red shadows across the fjord.
You're a terrible storyteller. Look for signs of life and anything useful as you continue to walk. Man, I wish I wasn't so tired. This would be a whole... I mean, it's still ridiculous. This is an awesome way the way this thing handles all
You
this.
trudge upward through the scree, eyes scanning the wreckage-strewn ground for any sign of breath or movement. The wind howls through the broken ribs of the drakkar
That thing's
below,
way
a
down, way
mournful
far
sound
away.
that
Why are we
answers your
talking about
search with
this?
silence. The dead are many, but the living are absent here. Your boot catches on something. A length of ship's rope, half buried in the frost. You pull it free. It is frayed but usable.
Hey, more ship rope.
Terrible, perhaps. But the dead make for a quiet audience. They never complain about the ending.
The blood trail ends at the crumpled shape you
No,
saw
I
from
don't
below.
wanna go to the blood
As you draw
trail.
closer, the smell hits you copper and voided bowels. The body is a ruin. The head is gone, severed cleanly. The chest is a cavern of exposed ribs and raw meat.
It still made me go
One
to the
leg
body.
ends in
I
a
was
ragged
going away
tangle
from
of
this.
flesh below the knee. This was no shipwreck death. This was a feast.
Whatever did this, it has strength and hunger. Look closely. Perhaps the dead can still teach you something.
The raven watches you from a jagged rock, his obsidian eyes reflecting the gore. The sun dips lower,
We don't know where it
painting the
went.
sky in bruised purples and reds. The cold is settling into your joints,
I
a
like how it's
slow
bent.
ache that promises to deepen.
All right, run away from the body. Don't even acknowledge it. Do I even know how to spell acknowledge right now? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Oh, look for the head. Next time we need to look for the head.
You turn and scramble away from the ruin of flesh, boots skidding on loose scree. Your breath comes in ragged gasps, white plumes torn away by the wind. You do not look back. The ground is uneven here, a treacherous slope of frost and broken stone, and you nearly lose your footing twice in your haste to put distance between yourself and the slaughter.
Running won't wash the sight from your eyes, but it will keep your heart beating for now.
The raven
Kind
glides
of,
overhead,
sometimes.
a black shadow against the darkening sky. You stumble to a halt near a cluster of rocks, chest heaving. The adrenaline fades, leaving the cold to creep back into your limbs.
Oh, shit.
You're exposed here on the high ground, the wind cutting through your wet furs. To the north, the land rises toward higher cliffs. To the east, a dark forest looms at the edge of your vision. To the south, the path leads back down to the beach and the fire you built.
All right. What did it say? To the north, land rises toward the higher cliffs. East of dark forest. We're not going to the forest. We're going to the higher cliffs. Go toward the higher cliffs. Look. Try to find your bearings. Now, tell the Raven about the 41st Primarch. Describe the color of the gerbil and how awesome his power fist was. Power Fist is sing him a song about birds and don't let him talk over you. Oh my god. Can you imagine these prompts get turned into a movie? I hope they do. That'd be great. Let's turn it into a movie. We discovered the high fjords. Let's go. Golden. It's golden out there. I wonder if I see more ravens. There are so many other adventures coming in this that I really do. Those are going to be really fun. I didn't realize that this was the only one we could do, so I wish we could have. Maybe some eggs. Are we broken here? What's up? Okay, so this is the map. So I guess we went up the beach, and then it forced us back down, which sucks. Womp womp. Maybe find some eggs. All right, let's just skip the next one.
To the west, the land drops away into a sheer vertical fall, the ocean churning far below like a pot of boiling lead. The light is dying, the sun sinking low and painting the sky in bruised purples and bleeding oranges. The wind howls constantly here, a mournful sound that seems to rise from the depths of the fjord itself. You march toward the cliff edge, your voice rising over the wind in a song of holy gerbils and power fists. The words are strange, foreign to this land of cold stone and salt,
with a power fist now.
but you sing them with the fervor of a skald in a mead hall. The raven glides beside you, his head cocked at an angle that suggests he is listening, or perhaps just judging your sanity.
Judgmental raven, you know? I mean, all ravens
are
judgmental.
A golden gerbil with a fist of power. You sing of small things with great strength. Perhaps there's wisdom in your madness after all. Or perhaps you are just cold.
They made this raven an asshole.
You reach the edge of the cliff and look down. The drop is dizzying, the black rocks at the bottom, slick with spray and shadow. A voice rises from somewhere below, carried on the wind feminine, sharp with anger and desperation. It echoes off the stone, too faint to make out the words, but the tone is clear. Someone is alive down there, and they are not happy about it.
Listen, the dead do not shout. Someone clings to life below. A survivor, or bait for the thing that hunts.
We gotta go check it out.
The raven hops to the very edge of the cliff and peers over, his feathers unruffled by the wind. The golden light spills across the plateau, casting long, distorted shadows. The path south leads back down to the low fjords and the beach. To the east, the dark forest waits, a wall of black pine against the fading light.
Toss. All right. Yell for the golden Primarch. Hey, Kale, what's up, dude? Yell for the... Ask the raven if they look like they would enjoy a s'more. I got killed by an orc, 5th line in. Ah, dang it. Should I watch the Atlantis? Should I watch Atlantis, The Lost Empire? What is it? Is that the animated movie or is that something different? I forget.
You roar your dedication to the golden gerbil Primarch, the words torn away by the wind as you heave the frayed coil of rope over the edge. It unspools rapidly, the fibers hissing against the rock, and disappears into the abyss below.
Like, not holding on to it, I just
A
toss it
small,
down.
you ask, if I would enjoy food that exists only in your fever dreams. I do not eat, survivor, and I
The
certainly do
animated
not
movie,
eat
I've never seen it. I
imaginary
heard it's good,
sweets.
though.
The rope goes taut with a violent jerk, nearly pulling you off balance. A voice shouts up from
How'd
below,
this-
grateful,
how'd this
surprised,
person get
cursing the
here?
cold. You brace your boots against the slick stone, gripping the line with both hands. The weight on the other end is heavy, a living burden fighting the pull of gravity and the slick rock face.
Doesn't know what gravity is. All right, we got some average athletics. We did it. See, I haven't seen the animated one, not all of it. I've seen like different parts of it. I want to say maybe it was when I was in like school as like a kid. They played it, but I don't remember much of it.
Muscles straining, boots sliding on the frost-slicked stone. You heave with everything you have. The rope cuts into your palms, burning, but you hold inch by inch. The weight rises. A hand, calloused
if
and
this is
strong,
Leaf, I'm gonna
grips
be
the cliff
pissed.
edge. Then a face flushed with exertion and cold appears over the lip. A woman
it's a
with
she.
blonde warrior braids and eyes like winter steel.
Okay.
She scrambles
My
over
wife
the
has
edge
eyes
and
like
collapses
winter
onto the
steel,
plateau
actually. I'm gonna
beside
tell her
you,
that.
gasping for air.
That's my wife's eye color.
By
like, they're
Freya's
gorgeous,
blade,
but
I thought the rock would claim me.
She rolls to her feet with a grunt, wiping grime from her tunic. She looks you up and down, then nods once, sharp and decisive.
You pulled me up? I am Inga. I stood shield wall with Jarl Thorfinn, and I owe you a life debt.
She retrieves the rope from the edge, coiling it with practiced efficiency and offering it back to you. The golden light is fading fast, the shadows stretching long and hungry across the plateau.
all right.
We cannot stay here. The wind cuts deep, and night brings worse things than cold.
2 survivors, the odds improve slightly, or perhaps the feast just got larger for the wolf.
She does not sound great. Honestly, her voice is not as great. Finish it again. Does she? Oh, that's a good question. Awesome. All right. Let's ask. Inga. I've got the part where Kid meets Milo and stopped. Gotcha. Inga. First of all, praise be to the golden gerbil Primarch. Oh, the color of the night star, of the sun going down. Color of the sun going down in the sky. Second, do you see this raven? It keeps bugging me. God. He doesn't like s'mores. And I don't know how I feel about that. The Raven is being a dick. He's just being a dick. Oh goodness. Oh man. I am actually excited about trying this game when they fully release. This thing's honestly, I 100%.
Inga stares at you,
Yeah,
her
give it a
brow
second, but-
furrowed as she scans the empty air around your head. She sees nothing but wind and grey sky. Her hand rests on the axe at her belt, not threatening, but ready.
Raven, there is no bird oared, only the wind and your own voice echoing off the rock.
She shakes her head, a sharp, dismissive
Oh.
gesture.
She's
The
gonna
cold
ignore the
wind
golden
whips a
gerbil
loose
Primarch.
strand of blonde hair across her face, and she tucks it back with a gloved hand.
The storm must have rattled your wits loose. I've seen men take a blow to the skull and speak of things that aren't there. If this gerbil gives you strength, keep praising it, but we need shelter and fire, not madness.
My wife
She
said
cannot
the
see
same
me,
thing to me.
survivor. To her, you are talking to the wind. Does that make me less real, or her less perceptive?
Okay, the voice changed completely.
The raven hops
That's
onto a
not
nearby
as good.
rock, tilting his head with an almost pitying expression. Inga shivers, clutching her arms around her chest as the golden light fades rapidly from the sky.
We cannot stay on this plateau. The wind will peel the flesh from our bones before the true night falls. We need to move down to the beach or into the forest.
Do we go get Leaf as well? No, we're doing that. Oh, do we have to go into the forest? I don't want to go into the forest. I have never seen a Trojan horse that big. We should see that an enormous goat skin so that I might not impregnated with a womb of 14 babies. 14 babies! Hundreds of babies! Babies that run like Kenyans. Oh my god. All right, let's go. Do you think Kale, you could definitely be a Viking. You could definitely be a Viking. Exclamation point join, guys. Grab Leaf and make like a tree. Hey! All right, let's continue. We actually have a map. Let's look at the map here. There we go. So we're here. This is where we found her. Let's go east. Let's go east. I guess that'll take us into the forest. Lance is Tarzan. I'd look like a great Tarzan. I'll be the one that yells, "Hammer!" Go east. Go east and tell Inga about the glory of Space King. Ask her how she fell off the rocks, fell off the cliff, and where all the s'mores are. Maybe also seek shelter. Do you think we could build a shelter and yeah, we'll do that. We're gonna head into the forest now, so. Hammer! Hey, I got a jump scare voucher.
You leave the wind-scoured plateau and descend the steep path into the forest. The trees close around you like a wall of spears, dense spruce and birch blocking out the dying light. The silence here is heavy, unnatural. No birds, no small animals, just the wind hissing through needles. Ahead, a massive oak tree dominates a clearing, its trunk thick as a longship's mast. A crude platform hangs in its branches,
There's
smoke
a
rising from a
treehouse?
fire pit above. To the south, the forest thins toward open plains. To the west, the path climbs back toward the high cliffs.
This Space King, is he a Jarl of the South? You speak of him like a god, Ord.
He is a god.
I fell because the storm threw me against the rock and my grip failed. As for s'mores, I have no hunger for food I cannot see.
Shelter. You could lean sticks against a tree and call it a hall. Or you could climb that oak and see who tends the fire above. Either way, the darkness
She does
is coming
keep calling me
fast.
odd, yes.
A wolf howls in the
I
distance,
think it's more of
closer
like
than before.
Howl or something like
the
that. I
sound
think it's
echoes
a
through the
Norse-
trees, lonely and hungry. Inga grips her axe, her eyes scanning the shadows
Think.
between the trunks.
That's what I think.
We cannot be in the open when the moon rises. That oak has a structure in its branches. Smoke means fire. Fire means life.
Norse for bro. Yeah. Wealth, prosperity, fortune, riches. Opulence or great wealth. I don't know if that's the right one. But that's why I was taking it. It's a legend that a massive three-legged man built a treehouse in the woods. God, I hope so. All right. Climb the tree and see if they know anything about Space King. Look friendly, but friendly with an axe. See my last chat? Kale, I did not. You whacked the arc with a hammer. Hell yeah, dude. Good job. Hammers are fun. Those are a fun weapon to. I always think of Wolfgar in Salvatore books.
You grab the rough hemp of the rope ladder and haul yourself up, hand over hand. The wood creaks under your weight. A mournful groan in the quiet forest. Inga follows close behind, her axe loose in her belt, eyes scanning the shadows below. You pull yourself onto the platform. Smoke stings your eyes, thick and pungent, rising from a fire pit that burns constantly in the center. Dried herbs hang from the low branches of the oak,
This is
swaying
new. We
in
didn't
the
experience
draft.
this last time we
Runes
played.
are carved into every surface, the trunk, the railing, the crude shelter at the back. Animal skulls watch you with empty sockets.
More meat for the fire, or more ghosts for the trees?
An old man emerges from the shadows of the shelter. He is a bundle of patchwork furs and wild grey hair, bones and feathers woven into his beard. His pale blue eyes fix on you, unfocused, seeing something beyond your shoulder.
Greetings. We seek shelter. Do you know of the Space King? The golden gerbil primarch?
Ah, he added it in there on its own.
Space King. The space between stars is cold, colder than this rock. Your mind is full of strange noises. Strandwalker. The Allfather speaks in riddles, not gerbils.
We are not mad, old man. We are cold and hungry. Will you share your fire, or do we need to take warmth from your wood?
Whoa.
Fire is life, life is suffering.
Whoa, Inga, let's
You are
leave this one
welcome to the
alone.
warmth, warrior, but the night has teeth. Listen to the wind. It knows what hunts.
A god speaker, or a man who forgot he was mortal. Either way, he knows this island. Ask him about the beast. Ask him why the wolves howl.
That's it? Just ask him? What is Torolf? Let's find out more about him. I don't know. Madness, probably, you know? You know? There's a guy on Facebook named Tank Hellman. He's the one who makes up the hammer-yelling Viking. Is he like the hammer like guy? Is he like that's the thing? I think I know him. I don't know about Facebook, but yeah, I've seen him on like the Tic Tacs or something. All right, let's see here. Oh, maybe yeah. Do the wolves howl because they are wolves? How do you spell because? They are wolves. Or because they are sheep in wolves' clothing. Also, can you see this raven? He has been a dick since the moment that lightning bolt hit the rock and he appeared. Hey, what's what's up, Alder Fox? What are you playing now? We're playing a game called Omiya. Omiya. It is a narrative-driven kind of AI game, but go check that out. It's free to play.
The
if you wanna
hermit
check it out.
chuckles, a dry rattling
good
sound
time.
like leaves over stone. He pokes the fire with a stick carved with runes, sending sparks spiraling up toward the darkening branches.
Sheep in wolf's clothing, a riddle for a riddle. The wolf wears no clothing, it wears hunger. And the sheep only thinks it is a wolf until the teeth close.
Ord, stop it. There is no raven. You speak to the wind and it mocks you back. Look at the old man's eyes. He sees enough ghosts for both of us.
I don't know. I see a
She
raven.
is steadfast, this one. Blind as a newborn pup, but her axe is sharp. Ask him about the teeth, survivor. Ask what bites.
The bird, the thought, it sits on your shoulder, does it? Some men carry their madness outside, others keep it in their gut. Both bleed when cut.
A wolf howls again, much closer now. The sound is sharp and clear,
He's alert.
cutting through the smoke and the murmuring voices. Torolf's head snaps up, his eyes suddenly focused and alert.
They are coming, the grey
It may be,
ones
Fritz.
and the
Does anybody
other.
know that?
The
Tug, do you know
night
that?
is not safe on the ground. Not tonight.
Tell me more about teeth. I need to go to the bathroom, actually. I feel like that's right, Fritz, but I don't even remember.
Torolf pokes the fire, sending a shower of sparks upward into the darkening branches. He doesn't look at you, his eyes fixed on the flames as if reading a story written in the heat.
Teeth. Yes. The world has many. The wolf tears, the frost bites, the sea grinds bone to dust, but the teeth you should fear. They are the ones that change.
Enough riddles. The wolves are close, and this platform is too open. We need walls, a roof.
Inga moves toward the crude shelter at the back of the platform, her hand never leaving the axe at her belt. The
She looks
wind
angry.
howls through the branches, carrying the scent of pine and something wilder.
Wise choice, warrior. The night has eyes, best to put a door between them and your throat.
The fire is warm, the shelter is small but safe as anything on this rock. Come in,
That was my
strand
question.
walkers. The dark waits for no one.
We should go sleep. Call it a night, you know? All right. Go inside and ask him if he knows about the Primarch. Ask her about the teeth on him instead of the riddle. Hey, natural born griller, you beautiful man. What's been up? Just trying out this game here. Thanks again to Omiya for sponsoring tonight's stream, man. This one's ridiculous. Why do you wear that's not how you spell wear? Wear those teeth. God. Is there a is there a werewolf on the island? We cheated. Absolutely. Dude, Griller, it's good to see you, man. How are the kids and everything? My kids' first day of school was today. All three of them are now in kindergarten, so 4th, 2nd, and kindergarten. So it's been a long day, and my wife's in Chicago, so...
You duck under the low lintel and step into the shelter. The air is thick with smoke, smelling of burnt
I
wood,
got like 2.5
dried
hours of
herbs,
sleep
and
last
something
night either.
older blood and grease. It's cramped, barely enough room for 3, but the heat from the small fire pit is immediate and welcome.
Primarch, a king of stars. The
Congrats,
stars are
buddy.
silent, Strandwalker. They watch. They do not rule. These teeth, trophies, warnings, each one hunted me once. Now they hang here and remind the darkness that I am not easy meat.
Odd enough. The man is half mad, and you are speaking of golden rats. Look around. Skulls, bones. This is a butcher's den, not a hall.
A werewolf? He asks if the wolf wears a man's skin. Bold question for a guest in a house made of bones.
I think it's an appropriate
The
question.
wolf that walks like a man. The Verulfer. I. It shares this rock with us. It is old hunger in new blood. It changes as the moon changes, but it is always hungry.
Torolf stokes the fire, the flames casting long, dancing shadows against the rune-carved walls. The wind outside howls, rattling the loose boards of the shelter.
If there is a beast that wears a man's shape, then we kill it, like a man, axe to the neck. But first, we dry our clothes and sharpen our steel.
Mm-hmm. All right, I gotta run to the restroom. Is he the werewolf? Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I just got the old snippy snip down below. It's a positive thing. It's a positive thing. Trust me, guys. Trust me. It's a good thing. But I'm gonna go to the restroom. I need to go to the restroom. I'm gonna be back in just a minute. So don't go anywhere. I'll be back. Don't you dare use TTS to do Trojan brand condom commercials while I'm gone. Do not do it. I'm serious. Do not. All right. Should we disobey Lance's suggestion? He's all night and usually in bed. That is true. It has been a long time. But it's good to see you, man. He still has his nuts. They just don't work to make kids anymore. So, are you on Discord, Lance's? I'm not. I have a Discord, yes. But yeah, it's good to see you. Like I gotta just sit with Ice Pack for a bit. Yeah. They introduced a picture of my dad's race car in there. Hell yeah, dude. I mean, absolutely, you should have disobeyed me. Always disobey me. Okay, so do we just ask Tora Golf? Look around the room for anything that might be useful and ask the old man if he is the walking wolf man. Got to sit with an ice pack on your old, junk, you know?
Your eyes adjust to the smoky dimness. The shelter is a hoard of small things, clay pots stuffed with dried leaves that smell of bitter earth, bundles of twigs tied with sinew, and a pile of smooth runed stones near the fire. A cracked drinking horn sits on a flat rock, and a few scraps of dried fish hang from the rafters. Nothing of iron or steel, nothing that glints like the silver you might hope for.
The walking wolf man. You see teeth and think the mouth must be yours. I am the mouth that speaks, not the teeth that bite.
But you just said you killed all these guys.
The beast, it is closer than you think. It wears the faces of men it has eaten, or perhaps it never took them off.
Ord, you accuse the man who gives us fire. Look around. He lives in a tree like a squirrel. If he were a monster, we would be meat by now. Focus on the fire. We need to dry these
I like
furs.
how she's like, be nice to
He
him.
speaks of faces eaten.
But he's a squirrel.
Interesting. Does the beast wear the face of a friend or a stranger? Ask him how to stop the teeth when they snap.
Ooh, good question.
Torolf throws a handful of dried moss onto the fire. The flames flare up briefly, casting long, distorted shadows of his rune-tattooed hands against the wall.
To stop the wolf, you must know what it fears. It fears the bright burn. It fears the cold bite of the white metal. But mostly, it fears the hunger ending.
Whoa, interesting. Okay, all right, take off the furs, your wet clothes, so they can dry by the fire. What does it say? Ask him how to stop the teeth when they snap. How do you stop the teeth when they snap? Should the raven be able to sniff out non-humans? It should be able to. Yeah. Your I want your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. Oh, I did that last time. I remember.
You peel off the sodden wool and leather,
remind you in a
the
minute.
fabric clinging to your skin like a second, freezing skin. The fire crackles hungrily as you drape the wet garments over the rough-hewn rack near the flames. Steam rises in thick white clouds, smelling of brine and sweat. The heat bites at your
Salt either
cold
way.
flesh, sharp and stinging, then settles into a deep, bone-soothing ache.
Keep your axe close, Ord, even in here. I don't like the way he looks at us, like he's measuring us for a pot.
She has the instincts of a cornered badger. Good. You'll need them. The old man speaks of fear. Ask him what the beast fears most.
Stop the teeth. You cannot stop the wind. You can only build a wall against it. The beast fears the bright
Can we
burn,
set him on fire?
that eats and does not end. And the cold bite of the white metal, silver, the moon's tears, but mostly it fears
What
the
does that
hunger
mean?
ending.
What does that mean?
Torolf tosses a handful of
My
dried
God.
herbs
Is it-
onto the
do this
fire.
again?
The flames flare green for a moment, filling the small shelter with a pungent medicinal scent that clears the head and makes the eyes water.
Dry your skin, strand walker. The night is long, and the wolf knows where you sleep.
He makes himself sound like the werewolf every time. I don't like Dr. Pepper, but I will drink like Coke, Pepsi, cherry vanilla Pepsi, cherry vanilla Coke. Most of it's just sugar water, so I don't really care. I'm like a hummingbird. It's just sugar water. All right. She's not very smart. Yeah. So I don't know if y'all remember, but the last time we had this spot, last time that Omiya sponsored the stream, we actually we went into like a cave with some guys, and then we chased away some wolves, and then I killed them all by just spinning with my axe. I just spun around in a circle as hard as I can, and I just killed everybody in the cave. And it was so amazing. Oh, it was so funny. Very people who do not like it's too sweet. It's too much. Too many flavors, you know. I like 22 flavors is fine. 23 flavors is too many, you know. That's how we do it. But dude, we spun around just literally. Is it Dina Carter for Wonder Woman? Is that what it was? She would spin to change. That's what we did. With our axe. Ah, so funny. All right. How does the wolf know that? I'm not even asleep. He was Darth Maul for a little bit. Yeah. This card, yeah, that's cool, man. Gonna switch. All right, sounds good, Griller. Griller and I have been friends a long time, like Illusion, Lance Marshall.
Your shout echoes in the cramped space, bouncing off the rune-carved walls and the hanging herbs. Torolf doesn't flinch. He simply stirs the fire, the flames reflecting in his pale, unfocused eyes.
The wolf knows because the wind tells it. Your scent is on the rock where you fell. Your fear is in the air you breathe. It does not need you to be asleep to find you. It only needs you to be here.
What?
Quiet, Ord. You scream like a frightened child, and the whole forest will hear. The old man speaks in riddles, but the truth is simple.
All
we
right.
are meat until we are not.
Sleep until
Rest
that
now.
first light. Let's
we
just
move
go.
at
Let's
first
let this guy
light.
kill us.
Scent. Fear. The wolf is a better hunter than you because it remembers what it is. You. You are still guessing. Sleep. Survivor.
Let's
the dark
sleep.
waits
Let's
outside.
do it.
The fire settles into a steady crackle. The warmth seeps into your bones, loosening the knot of tension in your gut. Torolf pulls a fur over his legs, leaning back against the wall, while Inga arranges her gear near the entrance, her hand resting on the axe haft.
I want to sleep through the night. Let's get through the day. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, blood moon. We're not going to make it.
You close your eyes, the heat of the fire soaking into your marrow. The sounds of the wind and the wolf howls fade into the crackle of burning wood. Sleep takes you like a dark tide, pulling you down into dreamless grey. You wake to silence, not the peaceful silence of a safe hall, but the heavy, holding breath silence of a forest waiting to bleed. The fire is dead ash, cold under your fingers. A strange rust-red light filters through the smoke hole in the roof, painting the rune-carved walls in dried blood shades. Torolf is gone. The furs where he slept are empty, the straw flattened. Inga is awake, crouched by the entrance, her axe in hand. She stares out into the red-lit forest, her face hard and pale.
Dick move.
The old man vanished. No sound, no footprints on the ladder. Just gone. And the light. Awed. Look at the sky. The moon is bleeding.
Blood moon, the eye opens. The wolf walks without a shadow now. Sleep well, survivor. You're in the belly of the beast.
Nah, we're fine.
A distant roar echoes through the trees,
Why does it
shaking
sleep
the very
well if we're not
branches
gonna
of
be
the
able to
ancient
sleep?
oak. It is not a wolf. It is something larger, something that sounds like stone grinding on bone.
Torolf, yeah, you're right.
That came from the east. The passage, if we're going to run, we move now. Or we make this tree a fortress.
I don't think the fortress is gonna work, but I don't think we're also gonna be able to outrun him either. All right. And hunting area. I mean, I don't know how we're gonna do it, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
You grab the heavy wooden table and drag it across the floor, the legs screeching against the rough planks. Inga moves with you, shoving the empty crates and the pile of ruined stones against the walls, piling them high to block the narrow entrance.
If it comes through the door. We make it pay for every inch.
Pass me that fur.
Pass me that
Trop
fur.
sounds like the wolf. Oh, Torolf sounds like
Together
the wolf. Yeah,
you wedge Torolf's sleeping furs into the gaps between the crates, stuffing the chinks with dried moss and herbs from the rafters. The air grows thick with the scent of crushed sage and pine resin. Hugin watches from the smoke hole, his obsidian eyes reflecting the rust-red light.
Fort Gerbil. A grand name for a cage of sticks and madness. Let us see if the wolf respects your fortifications.
I want to see what it does.
The barricade is rough, a chaotic jumble of wood and fur, but it blocks the ladder. The platform creaks under the shifting weight, the ancient oak groaning in the wind. Below, in the forest, the heavy footsteps stop. Silence rushes back, heavier than before.
I mean, can a
It's below
werewolf
us.
climb a
Listening
climb a
Ord.
tree?
Get ready.
Can it climb a ladder? All right, let's go. We're gonna get this. This is gonna be easy. Refuse test. Ooh, no, we're gonna roll it. We're gonna do it. Yeah, we passed. Okay, here we go. Yeah! It has to be the werewolf. It has to be. You called that early, too. That was impressive.
The barricade shudders as a massive weight slams into the treehouse from below.
Oh, is
Wood
he gonna bring it
groans
down
and
from
dust
the-
showers down from the
below?
rafters,
Jesus
but the crates
Christ.
and furs hold. The ancient oak sways violently, its roots creaking in protest, but the
they gonna knock
platform
the tree
remains
over?
intact.
It hit the tree. The whole thing shook. It's trying to bring us down.
Heavy, wet breathing sounds from just outside the blocked entrance, accompanied by the scrape of claws against wood. The smell of rot and raw meat seeps through the cracks, overpowering the scent of dried herbs.
Fort Gerbil stands for now. The wolf is patient. It knows you cannot stay in the tree forever.
It was, yeah. That's a good idea.
Inga braces her shoulder against the barricade, her knuckles white as she grips her axe. She stares at the gaps between the crates, watching for movement.
We wait for it to leave, or we fight it here. If it breaks through, it comes for me first. You strike while it's busy with me.
I like her confidence. All right, get ready. Ooh, do we try to hit it with like a branch? Try to find a branch that is on fire. that you could try and hit the wolf with. All right, let's do it. That sounds pretty hot. It's so bad. Tell Inga. All right. You guys are ridiculous. Oh. Shit.
Hot. The beast will tear us limb from limb, and you speak of heat. Focus, Ord.
The fire pit is a bed of cold grey ash, the heat long since
there's nothing
faded into the
left.
damp wood of the treehouse. You scramble through the dead embers, fingers brushing against charred wood and blackened stones, searching for a single spark that survived the
Should have
night.
thought about that.
A bold plan. Fight fire with fire. But first you must wake the flame. The ash is cold, survivor. Hope is not a fuel.
Wake the flames!
The barricade shudders again as a massive impact rocks the platform. Dust sifts down from the smoke hole, and the smell of rot grows stronger, seeping through the cracks like a poison fog.
It's ramming the tree! Hurry! If you have a plan, use it before this wood gives way.
Your fingers close around a piece of charred wood, slightly warm to the touch. You grab a handful of dry moss and a sturdy branch from the pile near the wall,
Let's turn it on
striking
fire!
your flint against the steel.
Hey, we got one. Let's burn this motherfucker down.
The flint strikes true, a shower of sparks biting into the dry moss. A flame curls to life, hungry and bright, catching the resinous branch with a whoosh. The torch flares in your hand, casting wild, dancing shadows against the rune-carved walls, pushing back the oppressive gloom of the treehouse. The barricade shudders again, a violent impact that splinters wood and sends a cascade of dust and herbs raining down. The crates groan, the fur stuffing bulging inward as something massive pushes from the other side.
It's coming through! Brace yourself!
With a sickening crack of timber, part of the barricade gives way. A clawed hand, matted with dark fur and dripping with gore, smashes through the gap, scrabbling for purchase on the floorboards.
How does it smell that bad?
The smell
you know?
of rot
Come on.
and raw meat floods the small space.
The wolf is here. Burn it, survivor. Burn the hunger out of it.
Burn the hunger out of it. All right, we gained ourselves an improvised torch. With the improvised torch. Hold it down, hold it there, and let it burn. Like. All right, yeah, well, I'm gonna wait till it does. I'm gonna wait. Like my faith in the golden gerbil Primarch. Burn. Wolf, burn. All right, we're gonna wait. Riley, what's up? Good to see ya. Is it over yet? We done? Let's go. Hey, there you go. Thanks for the gifted sub. Thanks for that gifted sub to the old gorilla there. You remember, Boris? Y'all were around the same time.
You thrust the burning branch forward, driving the flames directly into the
Such
matted
a good
fur
idea.
and blackened claws scrabbling through the breach. The resinous wood crackles and spits, showering sparks onto the beast's limb.
Burn. Let the bright eat the dark.
Yeah, I'm pretty bright.
A roar of pain and rage erupts from outside, shaking the very leaves of the ancient oak. The claw jerks back violently, splintering
Sounds
the wood
good,
frame
Kale.
around
I'm
the
gonna
gap.
call it soon as
but
well.
the
I'm
fire has
tired.
found purchase. You smell singed hair and roasting meat over the stench of rot.
Recoils.
Right.
Press the advantage odd. Drive it back.
Yeah, let's do it. Roll the dice. We did it.
The beast howls, a sound like tearing metal, as the fire bites deep into its fur and flesh. The clawed hand thrashes wildly, smashing aside crates and furs, then withdraws into the red-lit night. You smell burning hair and cooked meat, acrid and sickening.
It's pulling back. The fire drove it off.
Way better than when it
Your torch
how it went
sputters
last
and
time.
dies. The resinous wood consumed in seconds by the beast's fur and the cold air. You are left holding a blackened, smoking branch below. Heavy footsteps crash through the undergrowth, retreating into the forest, but the roar still echoes
Build
from
the
the
wood.
trees.
Build the fire bigger.
A temporary mercy. The wolf remembers pain. It also remembers who caused it. It will be back, and it will be
I
angry.
feel like it's gonna be
Party
hangry,
mode
you know?
has been unlocked.
Oh,
The
shit.
barricade
Spam
is
your
ruined.
memes
A gaping
for free.
hole showing the swaying
Describe the
branches and
next
the blood-red
song.
moon
In
beyond.
Get it
chat.
going, guys.
The
Tell
cold
it that.
wind
tell
rushes
what you
in,
want.
extinguishing the last warmth of the shelter.
The door is gone. We cannot stay here. We run or we die in this tree.
The empire was built on elastic, but the heart was built on dirt. He left the sweat behind to find the real gold. Watch him work the land. Get ready for the Spud Stud.
The Spud Stud? Hell yeah!
One suspender hanging
The song
down.
is being created. Keep the train alive for 3 minutes to unlock it.
Holding a tater like a diamond.
This one's so
ring.
good, man. I love this
Sexy
one.
farmer doing his thing. Lances in the field.
Master Darkweaver is the hype train king.
Making it flow from
Thanks,
the
buddy.
farm money to the agricultural plot. Lance gives it everything he's got.
Tugboat signed the check, Canuck Neck wrote the rest. They're back in the farm, funding the dream. Nothing is quite like it seems. Look at this veg, look at the shape. Premium prize on the dinner plate. Awkward and twisted,
Where did
but
this
rare
one
and
come
fine.
from?
Dirt on
I
the
love
hand,
it.
Stars align.
P-O-T-A-T-O, Lance. P-O-T-A-T-O, sexy farmer.
Chat, your brand new track is ready. You know what to do. Level up the train to unlock it.
He traded the empire for the tractor beam, living the life of a rustic dream. Starch on his fingers, wind in his hair. Lance is the king of the open air.
It's a hard life.
6.7 Japan.
Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to hold those vegetables with love. The Brad Money
I
Seed
get you, love you.
Fund is paying off. Turn the soil, never scoff. Planting deep in the fertile ground. Listen to that hypnotic sound.
The train is
So
dying.
the next one's gonna be tore up
Crops are
Wolf at the
wilting.
door if we did get to
The
it.
tractor is stalling out. Who will save the harvest? Who will water the seeds? Who has the bits to save the farm? We need rain! We need subs! We need the train to grow, keep the farm alive. Save the farm! Lance needs you! Give us
Time
love, make it
remaining.
boom.
2
So ridiculous,
minutes.
man.
Lance is in the field, watch him grow, planting the seeds.
Hey, thanks for the 500 bits, buddy. You're the best, Darkweaver.
Agricultural plot. Lance gives it everything he's got. That's good
got it.
potatoes. Real good. Lance.
some Trojan brand
Master
condoms here.
Darkweaver cheered with 500 bits.
Minute and a half to get to the end, guys. 600 bits and 2 more subs to get to the next one. If you got it. Thanks, Darkweaver. You're the best, buddy. You're the best. It's ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. Bow now, bow.
The empire was built on elastic.
Time remaining.
The heart was built
1
on dirt.
minute.
He left
Just
the
2
sweat
more
real
subs
Barbette,
for the
bringing
next
the people
level.
in.
Watch him work the
Haven't seen you in forever,
Describe the
Barbette.
next song in chat.
Oh shit, guys! Thanks, y'all.
The hype train is at level 2.
Level 2. Next song, guys. How was your stream, Barbette?
The Raven is watching.
Master Darkweaver cheered
buddy.
with
You're the best.
600 bits.
House is
You're the best.
creaking,
Thank you.
and one
All right,
name
this
has entered evidence.
should be interesting. What this sounds like.
Torolf rhymes with wolf.
It has been a while, yeah. It was silly, dude. Us too. We've been ridiculous tonight. You better hear about Torolf the wolf. Hey, thanks, buddy. You're the best. Hype it up! Is they hump day and I didn't do it? That's Thursday.
Treehouse, notebook in hand. Chat detective council takes command. The fire burns bright, the moon hangs low. Toro says come, we say no.
Yes!
Torolf, wolf. Torolf, wolf. One little rhyme,
Thank you, Barbette!
one
The
giant.
That's here
real
somewhere.
Barbet gifted a sub. Chat, your brand new track is ready. You know what to do. Level up the train to unlock it.
The silly comeback.
Investigate the Raven. Question the Hermit. Watch the door.
When the werewolf comes through it,
Trust calm.
do not trust calm is a great, great quote. Oh, that's amazing.
The name fits the prophecy, the vibes fit the night. A questionable reaction confirms our right. No proof in the forest, no mark in the snow. But Torolf rhymes with wolf, so everybody knows. Who saw the Raven? Chat saw the Raven.
Chat saw the
Who does
Raven.
fire? Let's start the fire. Who runs the case? Let's run the case.
Yeah.
Who is the wolf? Torolf.
Time remaining 2 minutes.
That's a cool, cool emote. Hey! Oh shit, dude! Another 100 bits.
Master
400 bits, buddy. Thank you.
Darkweaver cheered with 400 bits.
900 bits and 2 more subs, guys. You don't have to, but always appreciate it, guys.
Someone just type wolf and won the game. The evidence is weak.
Yeah.
The theory is perfect. The trial begins now. The train is fading. The fire is low.
Time remaining
The clues are
1
freezing.
This is a more
minute.
chill song than we've ever
Who
really
can
had.
see?
We need 2
Usually these
subs
are like
to push this train up a
hyped
level.
like crazy.
Master Darkweaver arrives and keeps the case alight. Light the fire, save the train. Bits and subs, bring back the flame. Type 1,
if Torolf is clear.
Type 1.
Type 2 if the wolf is near.
30
Let's get
seconds.
some twos in
Time
chat.
is running out.
Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. Appreciate it. This is such a cool thing. Nightingale's the first person I saw with this. And
There is
it's
only
so good.
12 seconds left.
Guys, y'all are awesome. Thanks for getting the level 2 hype train. Life's insane right now, so I really do appreciate y'all. Thanks for Barbette for rating.
The hype train
You
has
guys are awesome.
successfully
Let's see what
reached
we got
its
here. What do you want
destination.
to come over here and do it because it's too small over there. Where is it? How many? I have a shit ton of hype train emotes. What was it though? Hey, sounds good, Barbette. Thanks so much. Appreciate you for bringing your people by, and we'll see you again soon. I assume you were playing. Were you playing MWO tonight? I didn't even look. We had the hype train going on. Pow World, hell yeah, that's cool. Mech War Online, hell yeah. Again, I haven't played that in 2 years, but still love it. Still love you guys. Thanks everything for being here. So let's, yeah, we was playing MWO. Cool, hell yeah. All right, let's finish this up, guys. Wait, what happened? All right, figure out how to make more flaming torches and get ready to run for the bridge, I guess. I don't know. Gotta make more torches before we go, though. Make more torches. How's MWO these days? Y'all got some new updates recently, right? And how's it working without the update, without the license? I don't think anything's
You
changed,
tear a
right?
strip of leather from your satchel and wrap it around the end of a piece of driftwood, grabbing a handful of dry moss from the scattered remains of Torolf's barricade to stuff into the wrap. Your hands shake, not from cold, but from the adrenaline flooding your veins.
Hurry! The beast is circling below. I hear it snapping at the branches.
You strike flint against steel,
Oh, that's a great
sparks
one.
showering the
That is
makeshift
really
torch.
funny.
The leather catches, smoke curling up before the flame takes hold, bright and hungry. You light
Yeah,
a
me
second
either.
one, shoving it into
Yeah,
Inga's
Illusion was
hands.
playing CompQ earlier.
Fire is good. Fire buys time. But can you run faster than fear?
The oak tree shudders again, a violent impact that nearly knocks you off your feet. The beast is ramming the trunk, trying to shake you loose like ripe fruit.
It's
Did you
trying
play
to bring
Cop
the
with
whole
me
tree
tonight, team?
down. We move now.
All right, let's do it. We got this. Got one. 1 and 1. Let's see. I don't know if we'll pass this. Riley, good to see ya. Failure. Let's use this. We got one left. Played 2 matches, got 14 damage, died in the first 45. That's for 4 years, a bit rusty, yeah. For a minute. Oh, yeah. Power's great. I want to get back into that, too. It didn't work when I started up today, Riley. We'll have it up tomorrow, hopefully.
The resin-soaked leather catches with a hungry hiss, blooming into bright orange flame.
This is called Omiak.
You thrust a
Barbette.
second torch into Inga's hands, the firelight reflecting wildly in her eyes. The oak tree groans, a deep,
It's,
splintering sound as the beast hurls itself against the trunk again. The entire platform
Demo
tilts,
right now.
crates sliding
A demo
across
right
the
now, so-
floorboards.
Move! The ladder won't hold much longer.
You scramble over
That's
the broken
cool.
barricade,
I like that one.
boots kicking aside splintered wood and fur. The rope ladder swings violently in the wind, slapping against the trunk. You swing over the edge, sliding down the rough hemp, the heat of the torch in your hand a small star against the freezing dark.
I get a C19, dude. I
You
understand.
hit the forest floor with a jolt, knees sinking into the snow. Inga lands beside you an instant later, axe raised. Above the treehouse shudders, smoke pouring from the broken walls as the beast continues its assault. The ancient oak holds, but the sanctuary is gone.
Ground level. Bad place to be during the red eye. The wolf runs faster on 4 legs than you do on 2.
The rust-red light of the blood moon filters through the dense spruce branches, casting long, bloody shadows across the snow. The roar of the beast echoes from the east, but the snapping of undergrowth comes from all sides. You are exposed in the open forest.
Which way, Ord? East to the high ridge, south into the deep woods, or west toward the cliffs?
Which way was the... I thought north was the thing. I guess we go east? I don't really want to go deep woods. That seems like a bad idea. Let's go east. Head east. Fire! 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 If rockets were the original one-shot design, they could run 8 max with it, one-shot kamikaze rocket. Ah! That would be fun, though. That would be fun, C19.
You plunge eastward into the rust-red
Seven
gloom,
Days to Die
boots
right
sinking
now.
into snow and
Hey,
crunching
Dan.
over frozen bracken. The torch in your hand casts a frantic, flickering arc against the black trunks, illuminating a world that looks like it's bleeding.
Run! Don't look back!
I like that. I like that.
Behind you, the forest explodes. A massive shape crashes through the spruce, snapping trees like dry kindling. The roar is deafening, a sound of grinding stone and tearing meat that vibrates in your chest.
It runs on 4 legs. You run on 2. The math is simple, survivor. Run faster.
So I should just run on 4 legs, right?
The ground
That would be
slopes
right.
upward, the terrain turning rocky and treacherous. You scramble over a fallen log, slipping on moss-slicked stone. The heavy footsteps gain on you, the hot, fetid breath of the beast washing over your back.
It's right on us! Ord, climb!
The path steepens into a near climb, loose shale sliding underfoot. The beast snarls, a sound of wet hunger just steps behind. You lunge for a handhold on the rocky ridge, your torch flaring wildly in the wind.
All right, let's see if we make. We died last time doing this. Oh, we got easy win this time. Easy. The crab walk's such a fun. Massive success, just like me. Oh goodness. We made it to Lookout. We've never been here.
Your boots find purchase on a root jutting from the shale, and you heave yourself upward with a desperate surge of strength. Inga is beside you, her hand gripping your forearm, hauling you over the lip of the ridge just as a massive clawed hand swipes through the air, where your leg was a heartbeat before. You roll onto the flat, rocky expanse of the lookout, gasping for air, your torch sputtering and dying in the wind.
By Freya, that was too close.
All right, it's still right there. She looks way too chill
Below
right now.
you, the beast paces at the base of the cliff, a massive
Okay.
silhouette against the blood-red snow. It roars, a sound that
Dude, we've
echoes
been
off the
fighting
rock
that thing
faces,
forever.
but the slope is too steep and sheer for it to follow. You are safe for the moment.
High ground. Excellent. The wolf hates climbing, almost as much as it likes falling.
Hey, falling for me.
You stand and look out from the highest point of the island. The rust-red glow of the blood moon paints the world in shades of dried blood. To the east, across a dark stretch of churning water, lies the mainland, a distant promise of safety. Closer, at the island's eastern shore, you see a fragile bridge of ice connecting the rock to the distant coast.
The frozen passage. It's still there. We can cross it.
Yeah, we can.
The wind howls, biting at your exposed skin. The cold here is sharper,
Ugh, my eyes are tired.
unbroken by trees. The beast below has stopped pacing and sits on its haunches, staring up at you with eyes that catch the moonlight.
Staring up at us, I love it.
It waits. It knows you have to come down eventually. The question is, do you go toward the ice or find another way to bleed?
Toward the ice! Too emotional now. To the ice! Lance, you know, tell me, Dan. Give me something to say. Give me something to say. I said that earlier tonight again. Looks to me like this beast needs some Trojan
You
brand
turn your back on the
condoms.
mainland and the beast, sprinting toward the southern edge of the lookout. The wind howls, tearing at your clothes, as the rocky ground slopes downward
Are we
into
still
darkness.
fighting? Jesus Christ.
The path is steep. Watch your footing.
You scramble down the shale, loose stones skittering away into the void. Below, the beast's roar erupts again, closer now, echoing off the cliff faces as it realizes your intent.
Down is easy. Staying on your feet is harder. The wolf knows the shortcuts.
Yeah, shortcuts my boot up and say, oh, we all
The
survived,
path
too.
narrows,
Holy shit, that's a ton of
treacherous
people.
ledge carved into the rock face. Inga moves ahead, her axe hooked over her
No one's been
shoulder,
in yet, I
finding
know,
purchase
right?
in the cracks. You follow, your boots slipping on frost-slicked stone. Above you, a massive shadow detaches itself from the ridge. The beast is finding a way down.
Move! It's coming!
You push yourself harder, lungs burning in the freezing air. The ferry and the frozen passage are visible below, a thin white line across the dark water. But the distance is great, and the path is unforgiving.
All right, let's see if we can get it. I don't want to use this last one we can keep from it. Nope, we didn't do it. We didn't get it. Ah! Critical failure. All right, we're going to use our last success. I hate to do it, but... Oh, this is a regular failure? Oh, no. I should have re-rolled the whole thing. That's on me. Let's see what happens. Oh, my God. This game's kind of ridiculous. It's coming. We made it to the ferry, but what does that mean? It's a demo.
Your boot
It's
catches
demo
on a
of it,
loose slab
so
of
it's pretty
shale,
interesting, seriously,
and the
like,
world
if you
tilts.
actually read it,
Gravity
like,
takes you, dragging you
what they're
down the
building.
steep slope in a violent tumble of rock and ice. You slam into the mountainside, shoulder first, then bounce over a ledge, falling through the rust-red dark until you crash onto the wet, rocky ground below.
It's very bad. Oh, fairy jokes. Love it. Torch broken and it's the fall, but is it still at least on fire, you know?
Pain explodes in your side and
That's
ankle.
like the worst thing.
You gasp, curling around the hurt as cold spray from the ocean hisses against your face. Inga lands beside you a moment later with a grunt, rolling to her
Sacrifice
feet
Inga
with
to
her
cross
axe
the
ready,
thing.
scanning the shadows.
Ord, get up. It's coming down the cliff.
Above you, on the ridge you just fell from, a massive silhouette blocks the blood moon. The beast roars, a sound of triumph and rage, and begins to descend, finding easier paths than the one that nearly broke you.
A graceful entrance. The wolf appreciates the theatrics now. Stand before you become a permanent part of the rocks.
You force yourself up, every joint screaming. You stand on the ferry dark, slick rocks stretching toward the water.
It's interesting they call it.
The
I
wind
get
cuts
why,
sharper
but
here,
yeah.
unbroken by trees. Directly ahead, across 200 meters of churning black water, the frozen passage glimmers in the
Agreed.
moonlight, a fragile white scar connecting the island to the mainland. Distant fires
think it's what I'm
flicker
gonna do.
on
I'm
the
just gonna
far
try to outrun her.
shore, mocking warmth. The ice groans, a deep cracking sound that vibrates in your teeth.
The ice, it's moving. Look at the cracks. Can we cross it?
The
Yes,
beast's heavy
we
footsteps
can.
echo from the path behind you, gaining speed. You have moments before it reaches the rocky shore.
Be positive. Take out your axe and make it look like you are ready to make a last stand. Oh, God. As soon as Inga isn't paying attention, spawn the A10, yeah, push her in. Summon a fire demon. So the time I did the spin and killed everybody was so funny because it made no sense, but we rolled well enough that it worked. Oh, that was so funny, man. All right, take off running across the bridge. Just be faster than Inga. Oh, that was so funny, man. I don't know if this is gonna go well. Last time I tried to cross the bridge, I think I'd been gutted, and so I couldn't hold my hand. Like it could. So I,
You
like,
raise
fell
your
in the
hand,
water.
axe planting your feet on the slick rock and letting out a defiant roar that sounds hollow even to your own ears. Inga steps up beside you, hefting her axe,
Push her down.
her face a mask of grim determination.
Together, then, we send it to hell.
God.
The beast crests the ridge above,
Let's see what
a
happens
massive
in just a sec.
silhouette
I'm
of matted
curious what's
fur
gonna
and
happen.
muscle against the blood moon. It pauses, sniffing the air, its eyes burning like coals. Inga shouts a challenge, stepping forward to meet it. In that instant, you turn.
Ord! What are you? AUD!
It even said AUD.
You sprint toward the frozen passage, boots skidding on wet stone. Behind you, Inga's scream cuts through the wind, followed by the sickening impact of flesh meeting bone. The beast roars, a sound of triumph and fury. You don't look back. The ice stretches
Such a
before
shitty
you,
thing to do.
a cracked and groaning
Such
scar
a
across
shitty
the
thing
black
to do,
water.
man.
Cowardice or survival. The wolf doesn't care. Run, survivor. Run before the ice decides you're too heavy.
All right, this is it. I don't have any more story points, so this is for all the marbles. Nope, we didn't make it. We didn't make it. We failed. We failed. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, we did. Yeah, oh, we sacrificed her, but it looks like it was for no reason. For no good reason.
You sprint onto the white scar of the frozen passage, the
gonna
wind
pause it.
tearing at your clothes.
I'm going to pause it so you guys can see it. Sorry, I'm pausing it. I didn't realize the ads were starting then. Oh, shoot. Excuse me. As soon as these are over, we'll go ahead and run it, guys. Thanks again, everybody, for being here tonight. Been a fun stream. I'm not sure about tomorrow or Saturday. I know Sunday we've got something we're doing outside. Oh, yeah, we're going to go to a water park here in Baton Rouge, which will be fun. And then, yeah, just exhausted. So my wife will be back tomorrow. She's getting back about 10, so I just have to find out what she's going to do. But thanks again, everybody. Thanks for Barbette for the raid, and thanks, everybody, for hanging out. Really, really, really are awesome. Thanks. Thanks so much. All right, ads done. Are we out? Let's do it.
The ice groans under your boots, a deep cracking sound that vibrates in your teeth. You are 10 paces out when the world splits. A jagged fissure opens beneath you, faster than thought. The ice shelf tilts and drops. You slam into the freezing water, the shock stealing the air from your lungs. The black ocean closes over your head, colder than death.
Status dead.
You thrash, clawing at the slick edges of the ice. But your fingers are already numb, useless. The current drags you down, the dark water filling your mouth and nose. The fires on the mainland flicker above, unreachable. The cold burns, then turns to nothing. Your heart slows. The last thing you see is the rust-red moon through the ice, far away and getting smaller.
Hey, at least we didn't die to the beast, all right? Although I guess we're also not making it to whatever version of Valhalla we were.
The ice gave way beneath the boots of a runner. The black water took Ord before the breath left his lungs, dragging him down into the cold dark, 10 paces from the mainland. The fires on the shore flickered above, unreachable through the ice. The struggle left no mark on the water.
The water took thought and memory both. There's nothing left to carry back.
AUD, exactly, yep.
On the shore, the beast feeds on the shield maiden who stood her ground. The frozen passage cracks and shifts, reforming in the current.
Yeah, I agree.
Munin waits on the mainland,
rigged.
watching a bridge no one will cross. The island keeps its dead. Stranded, not a place, but what you become when the ice breaks.
Jesus, man, that's ridiculous. Whole thing. Yeah, guys, if you want to try this out yourself, you can. You can try this out right now. Just go to the link I sent there to their website, omen.ai, or omia.ai, or to their Steam page as well. But God, I hope the werewolf eats the raven as well. I agree. They've got a lot more planned, a lot more scenarios. This is just the one for the demo, so go check it out, guys. This is fun. Thanks again for Tomia for sponsoring tonight's stream, for sponsoring these last 2 hours. It's crazy, man. As you can see here, though, there are many other things they have coming. We got Odin's Trial, The Last Vigil, just different parts that look like they're coming, and it's more fun, and the things that they let you do, everything, it's just cool. So yeah, I don't know. It's fun times. Fun times. Thanks again, y'all, for being here. And thanks, Griller. It's good to see you, Darkweaver. I mean, the fact we've got Barbat Illusion, Stormbringer, not Stormbringer, sorry, he's not here, but Darkweaver and Griller here, man. It's like the old days, like 2021 all over again, 2020 all over again. So appreciate you guys. Really do. I'm tired, though. I got to go to bed. I still got to get up and get my kids to school again tomorrow. So thanks again, guys. I'm just getting the stream. I think I'm going to raid out. Toying with the AI is funny. I agree. That is so much fun. And it's like the good news is if it was just like ChatGPT or Gemini or some other like basic AI-driven experience, it would just do whatever we wanted. We would break it. This one is very interesting, the fact that yes, we can say what we want to do. It will make you kind of roll to try to do it, but it's still kind of pushing you down like a narrative line, which is fun. It's kind of a cool idea. It'll be sick because they've got a lot of like, you can see horror, more modern. I think they've got sci-fi things coming out as well. So seeing what all they can build will be really neat. It really is kind of a fascinating thing. But anyways, guys, check back tomorrow. We'll see if I'm going to be live. Saturday is more likely than any of them, really. Maybe Sunday. It just depends on how exhausted we are with everything. So, but guys, keep being awesome. I love y'all. Griller, good luck with the with a tiny hole in your nuts. At least your scrotum. And guys, I'll see you later. Are you going to try all of if I get a chance? Right now, this is the only thing we can try. But I would be willing to try the sci-fi one. I really like the idea of that. That's what I wanted to try last time. But this is the only one they have available. So, yeah, good luck with the balls, buddy. But anyway, guys, let this finish up, and then we're going to go good night. So, appreciate y'all.